Hello parents. Today I will be giving you a quick tip to help your kids memorize their times table in very little time with very little efforts. A lot of you find it challenging to support your kids how they can memorize their table. So I have this very good strategy using the square numbers. That's called the square number strategy. So in this, through this way, all students will be able to memorize their tables very quickly and very easily. So all you have to do is just practice with your kids the square numbers. So you should know that a square number is when you times a number by itself, the answer you get. So these numbers over here are your square numbers. So the one I'm underlining are your square numbers. So 1 is a square number, 4 is a square number, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100. There are a lot of more square numbers, but right now we are just focusing on these 10, the first 10 square numbers to help your kids memorize their tables. So when you practice this, 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4. Just start practicing randomly. 9 times 9, 81. Once your child is able to memorize all these 10 square numbers, that means they have already learned half of their tables. So what would be the next step after memorizing these square numbers? So once your child has memorized these numbers, next strategy which you will be applying is, I'm gonna erase this quickly because I don't have much room. So for example, if your child has memorized 6 times 6, 36. If your child knows 6 times 6 is 36, so 6 times 6 is 36. Now start practicing. What is a number that comes right after 6 times 7? And you just go one number back. So 6 times 5. So you still focus on the 6 tables with your child, but you just go, since your child knows 6 times 6, 36, the child has memorized this. Now encourage your child to do mental math. And since we are doing 6 times table, ask your child to add 6 and 36 to get the next number. So automatically your child will start processing the numbers, the calculation in their head, and they can just get that next answer. That's going to be 42. Same thing. Now start practicing what is 6 times 5. Since you're going back, ask your child to just take away 6 from 36, and that's going to be the answer for 6 times 5. That's 30. So in this way, you can practice all the numbers one at a time. So maybe next time you can ask your child, what is 7 times 7? If your child is able to tell you 7 times 7 is 49, then practice what is 7 times 8. Ask your child to add 7 because we are doing 7's table to go to the next number. Please again encourage them to do mental math, and that's going to be 56. 7 times 6 because we are going one number down, one number up. So if you're going up, if you're going back, we have to take away 7. And 49 take away 7 is 42. This is one of the very best and productive strategy which I have been using with my students from last 7 years. And all of my students were successful in memorizing their tables in very little time with very little effort. So next your times table in this way, do remind your kids about commutative property. Commutative property in math means when you're doing multiplication, the order of number doesn't affect the final answer, doesn't affect the product. So 7 times 6 and 6 times 7 will give you the same answer, that's 42. So this is actually one of the very easiest and effective strategy. Hope you find this easy and engaging for your kids. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you get frequent notifications for my more educational videos. Thank you.